with this question about to run. Grab the smartest friends, you know it's time to start the game. R-rated trivia, we're here to train your brain.
Well, if you are getting ready to play the Dine-In WIn experience, sponsored by Dine-In Connecticut, hopefully you are able to do it outside because it is beautiful today. Absolutely beautiful. It's going to be like 70s and 80s all week long. It's Goldberg from Hot Fingers Trivia. And yeah, we got plenty of patio locations for you to train your brain at live this week. But if you're still staying home and you want to dine in, use Dine-In Connecticut and Dine-In WIn this week. We got some great free delivery options for you from Dine-In Connecticut. But what you need to play our game every single Monday is go to crowd.live/DineInCT to log into the game. We got some great questions for you as we are broadcasting live on a Monday. It's the 17th of May, 2021. I can't believe it's May already. It's crazy. What's not crazy, though, is I am joined by my regular two cohorts here during the 6 p.m. Dine-In WIn. One of them is Mr. Barris from Brains and Brew Trivia and also from our 10 at 10 games. Mr. Barris, hello. And
it's going to be May.
It is May, yeah. And you're making a guest appearance tomorrow at Parkville Market, hosting
That's
there
right.
for us. So appreciate you.
Some of my lovely voice and some trivia down in Parkville Market. I'll be down there tomorrow night, so come on out and say hi.
Yes, come on down. And then, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, on the video is Mr. Colt McCarthy. And I guess random question for Colt is, well, maybe not random. This usually throws you off. What did you do this weekend, Colt?
I didn't have a car for the weekend, so nothing.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I hope you're. We'll get into what you did to your car later. All right. It's okay. All right. All right, everybody. If you're joining us, I will tell you that there is a very special new bonus question that we are going to be giving out the answer actually to throughout the game. It is very important moving forward. If you want bonus points to be watching the broadcast, because we're going to give you the phrase of the week throughout the show. And yes, where's that graphic right there? We need the explosion. Phrase of the week. You're going to need to know that. So before each round 1, round 2, round 3, and the bonus round, we are going to be giving you a phrase, and you got to put it all together. We're going to ask you what that phrase is at the end of the game for 200 extra bonus points. We're starting that off today, and we're going to see how it works. For our game, though, if you do want to play and you never have before, here are the rules. All right? If this is also your first time, make sure you're following us at R-Rated Trivia. All right, follow the link, crowd.live/DineInCT to play. Questions are going to be starting as soonish. There are 3 categories consisting of 10 questions with 20 seconds to answer each. Don't forget, you got that annoying 9th question, which is a write-in. The 10th question of each round is double the points in half the time. And we do ask you to, give us some chatter throughout the game. We got those 3 write-in bonuses at the end. And, of course, the top 3 players at the end of the game win prizes. Only rule is no cheating. Not that you really can. And have fun. And it is fun because you are winning prizes, and they're from Dine-In Connecticut. You can't beat a $50 gift card for first place, 30 for second, and 20 for third. And you can use that at any restaurant that Dine-In CT delivers from. But, Colt, we'll throw up that graphic. What we're doing today is focusing on some ghost kitchens that are in the Hartford area. And if you don't know what a ghost kitchen is, it's basically these chefs that might have been in a restaurant and can't find work or it's closed down. There's not open seating at the restaurant, but they are cooking in the kitchen and using delivery services to sell their food. It's a way for people to kind of, test out different things. And you could actually have multiple ghost kitchens in one location. So the ones that we are focusing on this week are mostly out of the Hartford area. We got Hartford Wings. We also have local urban street food that's out of Toro Loco in Farmington. Eno's Place, which is out of Soma Grill in Simsbury. Roost in the Kitchen at Vivo. Those are both out of Hartford, actually out of the Hartford Marriott. And Breakfast Rooster and Hartford Wings, both out of Max Deli in Hartford as well. Free delivery from all those locations when you use the code TRIVIA17, TRIVIA17 at checkouts. All right, so if you are seeing us on your phone, by the way, and you're not used to us taking over the screen, we're not going to be taking over the screen for, did we not do that?
We're doing it now.
Oh, we're doing it now. Oh, so nobody's heard already. All right, so I'll remind you again. Throw that graphic up again. If you're watching us, we're sending this special announcement because now there is a phrase of the week. Yeah. And what that means, we've been doing the phrase of the week, but what the phrase of the week is now is I'm going to be giving you out a phrase throughout the entire game. And at the end of the game, the final question, the 34th question of the game, you're going to have to give us that phrase, and you will win 200 points if you get that phrase correct. So if you're not watching, well, you lose out. It pays to watch the show, doesn't it? And you can also use that phrase at one of our live games. We'll talk about those coming up in a bit. All week long, you get 50 extra points added on at a Hot Fingers game, 5 points on at a Bar Rated game. But today, it's worth 200 points. And I'll give you that phrase right before we start the first round, at least the first part of the phrase. But here are your categories. Barris hasn't seen this. Colt hasn't seen the questions yet either. Barris, of course, will be playing. But round number one today, we're going to start off with, the ever-popular kitchen sink questions, random questions for you. Round number two, I'm just calling it edible fish. Fish you can eat. Like goldfish, the crackers. Not really. But those are delicious. Those are probably my favorite fish. And then round number three, we're doing famous firsts. Famous first. So which one happened first? That's famous. That's what round number three is. So a little bit of history, pop culture, little fishy questions, and of course some random stuff for you. But our game will be starting up in just a few minutes. Don't forget, stay tuned to this whole entire broadcast as we will be giving you the phrase of the week, so you can get some bonus points at the end of the game. A little bit of a thank you for watching the game. And give us comments as well. Tell us if you like the phrase of the week. And what was the other thing, Colt, that we said we're going to start doing? I think, if you post a comment or a question or you make us laugh, maybe we're going to just start adding some bonus points in that way, too.
Yeah, I think
we have the power.
I said we could do so many things with this broadcast, so we want to make it as interactive as possible. We could actually, if you want to join us on a broadcast, you can always email us, barratedtrivia@gmail.com. And you can even be in a bubble with Barris and Colt. Why not? Why not? We'll do it.
In a bubble with Barris.
Yeah, bubble with Barris. All right.
Bubble Barris.
All right, so once again, we're playing for gift cards from Dine-In Connecticut. We're featuring Ghost Kitchens, local urban street food, Eno's Place, Roost in the Kitchen of Vivo out of Hartford Marriott, and Breakfast Rooster and Hartford Wings out of Max Deli in Hartford. So support all local restaurants, and you can use your $50 gift card that you're going to probably get emailed to tomorrow for free delivery for any of these restaurants. I don't know who, Barris, before we start, have you eaten at any of these places? You're in Hartford all the time.
I've done Roost. Really, really, really good spicy chicken they had there.
Okay.
I did not know it was a ghost kitchen. It just came up. It came up in a Dine-In CT. So I was like, oh, let me try this. It's a new place. And it was in Hartford, and it said the address and everything, but it makes sense that it's out of Max Deli.
No, Roost is at a Hartford Marriott.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's by the Science Center. So
you're saying that's where I should order from tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
Or what's the other place? Inyo's I've had before.
Maybe I'll get Loco Urban, so I'll get some tacos and some crispy chicken, and I'll just eat it together.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Eat one and then eat the other.
Perfect. Well, let's get done with this game so I can order my chicken. All right, everybody, get on in. Crowd.live/Dine-In-CT. Barris is playing as well. He's allowed to. He has not seen the questions. Colt is here running the ones and twos. Give us your comments. We want to hear from you. It's Goldberg. It is Hot Fingers Trivia's 6 p.m. Dine-In WIn, sponsored by Dine-In CT. Go to dineinct.com. We got a lot more to tell you coming up, but let's get into the game. Round number one is random questions for you. First 8 are multiple choice. Then, of course, we get into the next, 9th question. That will be a write-in question, the annoying 9th question, and then your 10th is your bonus. Here we go. Good luck to you all. Usually if I was live at a bar, I'd say, raise your hands and tell me if you're playing trivia so I know I'm talking to. But it's only Barris, and he didn't even raise his hand, so it shows how much he's paying attention. All right, here we go. Question number 1. He's ready to play. The production of the chocolate spread Nutella by Italian manufacturer Ferrero uses approximately 1/4 of the world's supply of which nut? All right, almonds, hazelnuts, pecans, or walnuts?
Is it pronounced pecan or pecan?
Pecan.
I think
Hey,
pecan
want
is
some pecans? Pecan pie? Isn't that how you say it?
like whiz in a can. Pecan.
Pecan, yes. Pecan and can.
I keep a pecan under this desk.
There you go. There's Colt with a joke. All right, what do we got? 96% are saying hazelnut. Hazelnut is absolutely true. You get the bell. That's a social, everybody. They also make Ferrero Rocher candies with that hazelnut.
So good.
All right, Regan, Del Griffith, and join us for brunch. 98 points. Barris and Brian also tied at 98 points. Let's change that up. Here's question number 2. All right. Although never appearing together, George Clooney and Sandra Bullock played brother and sister in the popular film series. Which what was their shared last name? I didn't think I was going to laugh.
I don't know this one.
All right. Although never appearing together, George Clooney and Sandra Bullock played brother and sister in a popular film series. What was their shared last name? The gift just keeps popping into my eye. I'm trying not to. Warren, Hart, Ocean, or Clayton?
The hot dog coming out is what's weird.
No, it's the eyes. It's all in the eyes.
Oh, it is really. Oh, his eyes rolling.
All right. 75% saying Ocean, and it is Ocean. Because, yeah, of course, Clooney's Danny Ocean, and Sandra Bullock is Debbie Ocean, and Ocean's 8. But he's not in that movie. But that's the whole thing, is that she's his sister, I guess. Shark Roosters in first. Mistaken identity tied with Pete in second. Panda Suck with 191. Here's your next random question to start off our game. What U.S. territory uses the unofficial motto, where America's day begins? Where's my Giphy? It's like this beautiful sunset.
It's on. Yeah, it's on the phone.
Oh, all right. Well, you're missing another broadcast. Sorry, YouTube and people watching afterwards. I hope you're enjoying playing along. You're on the back end. American Samoa, Guam, Puerto Rico are the U.S. Virgin Islands, where America's day begins. So it's the most eastern island of the U.S. territories. 47% going Guam, American Samoa getting A. Puerto Rico is kind of tucked to the west a little bit more. The correct answer would be Guam. Guam with a soft G. Guam is an island in the territory of Micronesia, Western Pacific. It's 14 hours ahead. Oh, well, there you go. That's why it's there, because it's all the way back that way. Shows how much research I did. Moving on, mistaken identity first. Panda Suck second. Shark Rooster is in third with Tiki Hideaway sitting in fourth. Let's not forget about Chet, though, in 13th place. Here is question number 4. Oh, more hot dogs. A hot dog sausage, also known as a Frankfurter, is beloved by the world over, of course. The word Frankfurter, though, gets its name from what? Where does Frankfurter come from? Frank Carts, the original hot dog cart. Frankfurt, Germany, where it's from. Johann Frankfurter, its inventor. Or Faustwanger, its German translation.
Faustwanger.
What do we think? Where does the word Frankfurter come from? Let's see. I feel like I should get my bell. Yeah, 94% Frankfurt, Germany. And yes, it's 100% Frankfurt, Germany. Somebody got that wrong. Oh, the birds are flying around. Shark Rooster, mistaken identity. Are tied. Pandas Suck are in third. Mrs. Hogan just 2 points back. Here's question number 5 as we rip through these questions. What current Olympic sport debuted in 1904 but was not held in the 1912 Olympics because host country Sweden forbade the practice? All right. Equestrian, fencing, pole vaulting, or boxing?
This is a tough one.
All right. Don't forget, after this round, we'll be giving you the first parts of the phrase of the week. So make sure you're paying attention for that. After round number 1 in our break, we'll give you the first parts. All right, what do we got here? 60% are saying boxing, fencing 20%. Equestrian, I mean, I don't know how many animal laws they had back in 1912. The correct answer is boxing, though. Forbidden in Sweden. Isn't that weird?
Well,
yeah, USA won 3 medals of boxing in 1904 because there's the only nation that competed in boxing. Yeah, why not? Shark Rooster, Casper, the friendly cat are right there. Doug and Becky. Hey, Dougie. We got to catch up. You guys are in third place. Here we go. Here's question number 6. All right, despite its worldly name, which salad dressing originated at Massachusetts restaurant Ken's Steakhouse and launched their eventual store brand? I mean, that's one of the best dressings. Russian dressing, Italian, French, or Greek. I mean, there's no better, like, just you could pick it off a shelf and know it's going to be a good dressing than, like, Ken's Steakhouse.
Or especially if it's a dressing that you like.
Yeah.
This is one of the ones I like.
The answer to this is, like, my favorite kind of dressing if I'm going to put. Well, I like just like a balsamic vinaigrette. All right, 40% are saying Russian dressing from Ken's Steakhouse. 37% Italian. Just goes down the line. The correct answer in this one will be not in the majority. It is Italian dressing. Ken's Steakhouse, famous Italian dressing, would be that. It's sort of like how Caesar dressing is not from Italy. It's from Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget that. Oh, Tufted is in first. Goose Blaster is now in second. And Chet is now in third.
Bring the Goose Blaster.
Changing things up with that question. Italian throwing people off. Here's question number 7 as we dine in and win. President Franklin D. Roosevelt spent the longest time in office with 4,422 days. William Henry Harrison spent the shortest how many days? 31, 71, 111, or 151? And Bears, do you know the reason why it was such a short time?
Because he died. He had pneumonia, I believe.
Well, yeah, I'll go through all. I actually got a dossier of exactly what happened, but it was basically when he was giving his acceptance speech for becoming president, raining, and he insisted on staying out in the rain. I gave the longest speech ever, and then, he died. And it was only 31 days into his presidency.
Month. That's crazy.
And, he died of typhoid, pneumonia.
He caught the trifecta.
Yeah. They really didn't know, but, he was, vice president. Here you go. All right. Tufted is in first, 569, 564. Panasonic Chet in third. Shark Rooster is in fourth. Here's question number 8. All right, what lemon lime soft drink was launched by PepsiCo in 1984 to compete with Sprite and 7-Up, but was later discontinued? All right, Fresca, Slice, Kick, or Surge?
I remember this. My mother used to buy this all the time. I totally forgot about it.
I remember it more as an orange drink.
The orange, it had the little... it had the little orange slice on the
that's not lemon lime, but no. Let's see what the answers that came in. 59% are saying Slice. Slice is the correct answer. So good job for you right there. Tufted, Chet, and Del Griffith first, second, and third. Here we go, though. Here is question number 9. Question number 9 is your write-in question. It's worth 150 points. You have 30 seconds to answer, but you have to write in your answer. Here we go. Question number 9. Write an answer. What word is used to describe a female deer as well as several other mammal species such as kangaroo, rabbits, or ferrets, or rats? All right, write in your answer.
Oh, wait, is that right?
Right, is that skiff effort then when sliding off the hoofs and then just having deer fingers?
Everybody knows that. Deer finger. I don't know if this is right. I have 2 things in my head, and I think one of them is...
All right, so the answers are coming in. Remember, spelling doesn't particularly count. Do have 50-plus people playing our game today, so it's good to see you all. Don't forget, we're giving you that phrase of the day, of the week. All right. Doe, 94%. Rodent, a babe, or a fawn. The correct answer on this, of course, would be doe, a deer, a female deer. So with that, Tufted, Del Griffith, and Chet first, second, third. Amanda is now in fourth. All right, Doug and Becky, you're at 6. Pick up the pace. All right, here is your last question for this round, my friends. This one is your bonus question. It's double the points in half the time. Yeah. So good luck to you on this one. And it is here. You only have a total of 10 seconds to answer. What word for a short period of time was originally defined as the time it takes for light to travel 1 centimeter in a vacuum? Tough bonus question. 10 seconds to answer it. Would it be instant, a blink, a jiffy, or a moment? All right, let's see. Time is up. Bears, what did you put?
I put Jiffy because choosy moms choose Jif.
Okay, that's a good way to guess it. All right, let's see if that helps out. 51%
Oh, look at that.
are also going with Barish on saying a Jiffy would be the correct answer. And you know what? That is absolutely the correct answer. It is in a Jiffy. So good job on that if you did get that right. And with that, we've got Tufted, Amanda, and Chet, our first, second, and third place after one round. But let's get it out of bubble mode, Colt. And we're going to jump back into everybody because we're going to let you know while round number 2 is here, we are sponsored by Dine-In Connecticut. Free delivery all this week from 5 great test kitchens: Hartford Wings, the Kitchen of Vivo, Breakfast Rooster, Eno's Place, Loco, and Roost. All are available for free delivery all this week. They are test kitchens, small businesses trying to keep things going. We'll talk more about them in the next break, but use Trivia 17 at checkout. All right, your phrase of the week, though. You need to remember these phrases. I'm going to actually give you, I'll tell you at least today, it's 4 parts. And after each round, I'm going to give you a different part. The last question of the game, where 200 points, will be, what is the phrase of the week? So your first part of the phrase is watch. All right, part 1 is watch. You might want to write that down because at the end of the game, we're going to have a full phrase that you need to put in for the correct answer for 200 points. We're going to be doing this every single week now here on the Dine-In and Win show. All right. We also have a full schedule, a lot of new games being added on, new locations. We're going to talk about that at the next break. But you can always go to barratedtrivia.com, which will be updated soon. Brand new website coming. We're excited for that. Go to barratedtrivia.com and find out where you can go and play a game near you. Dineinct.com, though, if you're hungry. All right, round number 2, Colt. Round number 2. What is the category? Tell us, Colt, what's the category for round number 2?
Oh, no. The category is something called edible fish. So, yeah, that's that. That's all I got to say about that. I don't eat fish. So
I do.
I'm going to do bad at this.
You
round.
don't eat fish?
No.
What about like shrimp?
Not even
crab?
tuna. No.
Tuna's gross. Tuna's for cats.
Unless
you're talking about
maybe do a fish stick.
You look like a fish stick kind of guy.
That's worse than
fish
tuna.
sticks in your mouth.
It's all bad to me. I don't like any of it.
Yeah.
No
Fish
sushi?
is actually
I'm missing out.
fish is very good for you, Colt. We're going to talk about. Just do it. Fry it up. It's good to go. All right. Well, I love fish. When I was down in Turks and Caicos, had some great mahi. The grouper down there was awesome.
Didn't you have conch too? Some fried conch.
Oh, conch. Yeah, I had the best.
Conch.
Conch is like a gigantic snail. It's those big shells that you hold up to your ear. You can hear the ocean. Yeah, I had this conch chowder, which I want to get the recipe and make that around here, but it's tough to get fresh conch probably. All right, edible fish. I didn't eat it as a kid. Now I do. It's good for you. And it's really good in the air fryer as well. Take some tilapia and put some seasoning.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Yes, thank you. Air fryer is awesome. We're going to get right into it. So, edible fish. We got Famous First coming up next. And we already gave you the first phrase. We're not going to give it again. But remember that for the end.
Got to write it down.
Write it down. Here we go. Next phrase part is coming up next. Here we go. Here is question number 11, but it will be question number 1 for round number 2. Edible fish. All right, here we go. Here's question number 1. All right, which of these is not a top 3 category of fish and seafood consumed in the United States? All right, salmon, crab, shrimp, or canned tuna?
Oh, this is tough.
Not in the top
3. Yep, I'm going with my gut.
So that means that the other ones are the top 3.
I would say that salmon is my least favorite fish, but I'll still eat it. Yeah.
That was the fish that got me into eating fish because you can blacken it and really just steak it out.
I'll eat it, don't get me wrong, but it's probably my least favorite. There's nothing better than swordfish. Well, sturgeon. Sturgeon's really good, but
right, yeah. 76% are saying crab. It's my favorite, but no, that is not in the top 3 of food. Yeah. Combined shrimp, salmon, and canned tuna account for more than 50% of the seafood in the United States. Here we go. Here's your scores after that. Tufted, Amanda, and Chet first, second, and third. Dougie and Becky, Goose Blaster, 4th and 5th. Here's your next question. All right, fatty fish such as salmon, trout, and sardines are an excellent source of what essential nutrient which helps maintain healthy heart and brain functions? Phosphorus, omega-3 fatty acids, potassium, or vitamin B2. See, Colt, this is why eating fish is important. It's good for you. Yeah. Just got to try it, man. Oh, I had this great blackened grouper when I was down there.
Oh, grouper.
Blackened and like almost like fried too. It was so good. You don't get it when it's all like you have them cook it a little bit more, so it's not all like fishy and slimy. It's good stuff. 96% are saying omega-3 fatty acids. That is 100% right. So that's a bell ringing social. We don't produce omega-3 fatty acids, so you must consume them. And well, you can take like in a pill form though. I think they smell though. Tufted, Amanda, and Chet, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Dougie and Goose Blaster right there. Pete is in 13th place. Speaking of 13, here is question number 13. Of the edible fish, which one of these is not classified as a flat fish? A halibut, a sole, a rockfish, or a flounder? Which is not classified as a flat fish, like a bottom feeder.
Yeah, I think I've eaten all of these.
Halibut, sole, rockfish, or
one of them.
flounder. Well, not specifically a bottom feeder, but not a flat fish. This one is not flat. 72% are saying rockfishes, and yes, it is not a skipping stonefish. It is a rockfish, and they have like feet, I believe. I think they walk around on the rocks.
Oh, I thought I like play guitar at the bottom of the sea.
Oh, rockfish, like devil horns rockfish. Tell us in the comments, though, what's your favorite fish to eat, or if you like fish or not. Maybe I'll give you bonus points if you do. Tufted, Amanda, Chet, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Shark Rooster is now in 22nd. Here's your next question for our game. All right, which country is the world's leading exporter of edible fish? Remember, that's the round, edible fish. Chile, Canada, Vietnam, or China?
Oh, man, this one's tough.
Yes. What country is the world's leading exporter of edible fish?
Someone says those are mud skippers you're talking about. Muddy mud skippers.
Like Muddy the Mud Skipper. They have feet too, mud skippers. But not, no, I was oh yeah, that is a spelling mistake right there. Edible fish.
Edible fish. I like that's the first comments that come in. They're like, not your favorite fish. Like, oh no, I gotta show you your typo.
Yeah, no. That's close enough. I'm just doing a few things. All right, so with that, we edited that editable. China is in the lead 50%, and basically anytime there's the most of something being happening, it's typically China. Yes, 55%. Sorry, the world's leading fish exporter nearly exports nearly as much as 2nd and 3rd. Norway is 2nd on there. All right, Tufted, Amanda, and Chet 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Panda Suck now into 5th. Great Matsby jumping up. Goose Blaster in 7th. Barris, impressive. You're in 8th place in a field of 50 players. Here's question number 15. Blank is the more well name for the menu-friendly name, for the common dolphin fish. All right, what is the actual name for a dolphin fish? Because nobody wants to eat dolphin. Is it the Rama Rama, the Mola Mola, the Maha Maha, or the Loda Loda?
One of my favorites.
Sounds like a good little song.
The Manana.
Phenomena. Whoa! 100% are saying mahi mahi. You know what? You get a special. We get the special celebratory music for that one. Everybody. I don't know if everybody's ever gotten it all right before. Colt, has that happened? I don't think so.
Not in recent memory.
Yeah, so Rama Ramas, Mola Molas, Loda Lodas, those all do exist, but they were not what we were asking for. Of course, we're talking about the Mahi Mahi. I remember, what was it, Biodome with Pauly Shore? It's like Doyle fell off the couch because he was trying to free the Mahi Mahi and he hit his head. Am I dating myself too much with that? Free Mahi Mahi, free Mahi.
Free Mahi, oh yeah. Weasel. Classic weasel.
All right, here we go. All right, a delicacy in Japanese cuisine that is also happens to be extremely poisonous. Fugu is what kind of fish? What kind of fish would fugu be? Is it a type of puffer fish, archer fish, trigger fish, or a candle fish?
Is this something that's on my bucket list to try one time?
Really? It's like super expensive too. Like,
yeah,
so
I know.
you have to like sign a waiver, and so you're paying to hopefully not die. I think I'd rather bungee jump at that point. What do we got for your answers? 98% are saying puffer fish, and yes, fugu is puffer fish, and it's literally it's a small little tiny spot in the fish that they can cut out, but it's like right around the poison sac. And so only a few people actually are qualified to actually do it. Yeah. Which is good. I mean, that means it's on the menu. They know what they're doing. Tough did Amanda, Chet first, second, and third. All right, Del Griffith in 13th. Here's question number 17. All right, with more than 41% of the U.S. population being deficient, fish is the only good dietary source of blank, which functions like a steroid hormone in the body. So you already know omega-3 fatty acids are good. But what is this? Vitamin A, B, folic acid, or vitamin D?
It's a very strange gift.
Thank you.
Like the
I
George
just typed
Clooney hot
in
dog.
fish, and that one came up, so can't not use it. I think that's British Parliament, too, which
I think it's Theresa May.
I think so, yes, now that I'm looking at this. All right, well, there we go. 60% saying folic acid. The correct answer is vitamin D. Vitamin D. Only a few foods, such as fatty fishes, have vitamin D. Cow's milk and plants derived come with vitamin D. So you get that for your breakfast cereals. You can get lots of good stuff from fish, not just fish sticks. Tufted, Amanda, and Chet first, second, and third with Goose Blaster in fourth. Paul, are you the kind of guy, like, do you have like the dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets? Like, is that like your jam?
That sounds pretty good. Yeah.
I wish I did.
With some ketchup, crinkle fries. I'll cook dinner next time you're over. We'll be good. All right, here's question number 18. All right, which of these is a freshwater fish rather than a saltwater variety? All right, which of these is a freshwater fish? Catfish, swordfish, oran, ruffy, or a mackerel?
Holy mackerel.
Yep, freshwater fish. Remember the name of that? What was that? Blinky the fish?
Blinky the fish, yeah.
From Simpsons. What do we got for your answers here? Y'all are being very quiet on the comments. No chatter going on. 88% are saying catfish. The correct answer, of course, in this is catfish. Yes, they are freshwater bottom feeders. And mighty tasty, too. Catfish. Yep, you have those little whiskers and go around the bottom. Sorry, wait. With our writing coming in next, Tufted, Amanda, and Chet are still first, second, and third with a very close race after that. But here is your next write-in. And remember, we have your next part of the phrase coming up, which you're going to need for those 200 bonus points at the end. Here's question number 19. A long-running reality series, Wicked Tuna, follows commercial tuna fishermen based in what U.S. states? Write in your answer. The long-running reality series, Wicked Tuna, follows commercial tuna fishermen based in what U.S. state?
I can't believe I just
Spelling does not count. If you're close enough, you'll be fine. I like some funny answers, too. That's always good. We'll go through those.
No.
Barris, it doesn't sound like you're very...
Oh, no. I screwed. In my head, I was thinking of a different show. I don't even remember the name of
You're thinking of
the Deadly Catch. That's what I was thinking of.
Well, let's see what everybody put in for their answers, all right?
Louise.
53% are saying Alaska, 24% saying Alaska, 53% saying Massachusetts. We had a vote for Funky Town.
Funky Town.
As well. But the correct answer, of course, is Massachusetts. It's Wicked Tuna.
Wicked
Why
Tuna.
they say it like that. Wicked Tuna. So with that, we got Tufted, Amanda, and Chet, first, second, and third. And look, we got a fish joke. What did the fish say when it bumped into the wall? Damn! Tyler, you just earned yourself, I don't know. We'll find you. You get 50 extra points for that funny joke. I like that. That was a good joke right there. Damn. I like it. All right. All right, here's your last question. Question number 20, and then we will talk about our schedule. We'll give you that next part of the phrase. Question number 20 is this. In order to make it more appetizing in 1977, the Patagonian toothfish was rebranded under what name? What, you don't want to eat a Patagonian toothfish?
Oh, it sounds so delicious.
Sounds delicious. All right, what did they change the name of the fish to? The Gulf kingfish, Atlantic mackerel, Icelandic cod, or Chilean sea bass?
It's the fish that bites back.
All right, so let's see. Time is up. Time is up here. 76% going with Chilean sea bass. Maybe that's because did Patagonian maybe give it away? Because isn't that like Chilean outerwear? I don't know, because that is absolutely correct. It is Chilean sea bass, which I'm telling you, I've had before. It's delicious when you're down at the islands. Go look at what a Chilean sea bass looks at. You'll know why it was called the Patagonian toothfish. It's very unattractive fish. All right, so with that, your scores, 2/3 into the game. Tufton, Amanda, and Chet first, second, third was Zalman. Now up in a fourth place. FRB is in a 13th. But we do have for you your next... What is it? Your next phrase of the week part. Yeah! All right, here's part 2. Part 2. We're not going to tell you what part 1 was again, but part 2 is 4. All right, so that's your second part of the phrase of the week, which you could also be giving out to our hosts at our live games. We've got a whole bunch of, actually, let's show you right now. But we'll remember, right, part 2 of 4 is 4, F-O-R. But yeah, go to any game, any Hot Fingers live game, you get 50 points added on to your score. We got a brand new game going on second week tonight at the Hair of the Dog in Milford. Also, we've got brand new games coming to Randy's Worcester Street Pizza. That's starting on the 8th of June. Eli's Tavern's brand new in Milford. Of course, Plan B Burger Bar and Orange Ale House Bingo are new on our schedules too. Eli's on the Hill in Brantford. That starts on the 9th. Also, Rebel Dog Coffee starts literally this Wednesday in East Hartford. Spot Cafe starts then as well. Irish Pub, Blackstone Irish Pubs in Southington. That started this past week. Lots of fun. And Sasso's Cold Fire Pizza in Torrington. Excellent pies. And a Colt, Randy's Worcester Street Pizza with Colt hosting. That starts on the 10th of June. We'll get you into there. Coming up next is our next category. We'll tell you what that is in a second. But one more time, free delivery all this week, all week long, when you order from these great ghost kitchens in Hartford area. Hartford Wings, the kitchen at Vivo, Breakfast Rooster, Eno's Place, Loco, what is this? Loco Urban Street Food, and also Roost, where I'm getting dinner from tonight. I'm going to order through Dine-In Connecticut and use the code Trivia17 for free delivery. Like I said, I'm doing Roost, and actually I could go all week and order. I'm going to get breakfast from Breakfast Rooster tomorrow probably because I got a long day. They just bring it to the house because I am an awful cook. All right, but don't forget to stay tuned with us after the show. We're going to have some more announcements for you. But what is our next round? Colt, tell everybody what the next round is.
I guess it's going to be famous first, which of course could be anything because everything has to have a first. So
it does.
It really
Colt,
could be anything.
What's the name of the first girl you ever kissed?
Oh, that would have to be Leah Glazer in kindergarten.
I've asked you so many questions about what you've done for the weekend or what your favorite color is, and you've changed it. But I asked you what your first kiss was, and you railed that right off.
Well, what I do for the weekend is nothing, so that's a hard one to answer.
With that first kiss, you're right on that. I love it. All right. What's she doing now? You ever call her up?
I don't know.
All right. Famous first. Tell us, your favorite time that you ever did something for the first time.
How about this? Your first concert.
Ooh, your first.
Yeah.
My first concert?
Well,
it's
I want to
always
see
interesting because it shows your age, and because it might be someone that's still relevant or not even around anymore.
My first concert was the Spin Doctors. Very unrelevant.
Oh, wow.
We're going to date myself. Put in the comments, though, because I can't wait to see a concert again to be giving away concert tickets. Yeah, that's a good one, Bears. Thank you. Put in your first concert that you ever went to. All right.
Mine?
Yeah, what was yours?
The Used and opener was My Chemical Romance.
Wow.
So that's a very specific amount of time.
That's a pretty good one to go into. Oh, well, before we talk about other famous first, Casper the Friendly Cat is the first cat that Tristan and their family have ever owned. And what a cat he is. And they also went to OIR for the first time.
Oh, my God. Oh, jeez.
All right, let's get back in the game. Favorite firsts is the category, and we will get right into it right now. And again, tell us the first show that you ever went to. Here we go. Question number 21, but it is question number 1 for round number 3. What was the first music video ever aired on music television or MTV? Thriller by Michael Jackson, Money for Nothing from Dire Straits, Sledgehammer by Peter Gabriel, or Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles. Very first music video ever on MTV. Which, like, don't you think at this point MTV could just be playing music videos on MTV and then they could have their other channels and playing whatever
they have like 8 channels. I don't understand why.
But none of them play music.
There is one that does music, but it's also like 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, I want VJs. I want a rock block.
Yeah.
I want TRL. I want Headbangers Ball. Yo MTV Raps. I want all that. 82% are saying Video Killed the Radio Star. You can't get any more tongue-in-cheek than that. Yes, the literal very first video was Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles. Ooh, Poison and Warren. From Anthony Apuzzo, Mr. Digital Tracks Entertainment himself. Mr. Mixtape Match joining in the game and throwing in one there. I never got to New Haven Coliseum, though, for a show. Tough did it, Chet. Amanda first, second, and a third place. Here's your next question. Don't forget to go to digitaltracksentertainment.com for all your wedding and trivia and bingo needs. Which of these men were the first to sign the Declaration of Independence? All right, Benny Frank, Johnny Hands, Sammy Adams, or Willie Floyd?
Hey, my dude, Sammy Adams.
Yeah, I know him. He makes a good beer, that Sammy Adams. Sammy Adds Ale. All right, what do we got? First person to sign the Declaration of Independence. I don't know. When I put gifts up, it shows up on this projector screen, and when it's just pictures, they don't. Good to know.
Yeah, isn't that weird? It does it to me, too.
47% are saying John Hancock, Ben Franklin in there, too. The answer is the person that signed it the largest, and that's why you call a signature a John Hancock. They said, like, hey, John, sign this. And he just goes, okay. And he takes
you realize only other people have this on. He's like, that's fine.
So, yeah, that's why it's the John Hancock. It was so large and stylish. That's where we get that from. Tough did Chet and Amanda first, second, and third place. Zom was still there in fourth. Rock on too, my friend. Thanks for watching. All right, what do we got? What is the first space immediately following Go on the U.S. version of the standard Monopoly game board? Is Daniel Craig is very, or is that James Bond? I don't know who's playing that.
Same.
Baltic Avenue, Community Chest, Mediterranean Avenue, or Income Tax? The very first space when you leave Go on Monopoly.
As a child, I memorized the Monopoly board and pretty much know every space and how much everything is.
That must have gotten you very far in life.
Yeah, really far.
State Tycoon. 69% are saying Baltic Avenue. And it's Mediterranean Avenue is the first one. Then it's the space. And then it's Baltic.
Chest, then Baltic, yeah.
Ha ha. Wait, actually, I could do that. Hold on. Where's my oh, that's the wrong video game. That's a different video game. What is going on? All right, here we go. when sound effects go haywire. Tough to Chet, Amanda first, second, and third. All right, here's your next question. All right, who was the first man to allegedly walk on the surface of the moon? Alan Shepard, Buzz Aldrin, Jim Lovell, or Neil Armstrong? American heroes, all of them. Yeah, my first concert was the Spin Doctors, and I won tickets. Get this to put me back even further at a Record Express in Bloomfield at Capaco. Anybody else from around the Hartford area?
I used to work at Strawberries when it was there.
Yeah, it was a Record Express first, and then it became Strawberries. And I won tickets from like Radio 104, like back way in the day, and like 16 had to get dropped off. Neil Armstrong, 86%. Neil Armstrong is correct. That was in, of course, July 20th, 1969, allegedly. Tufted, Chet, Amanda, first, second, and third. Question 25, first. All right, it's not 1869. What was the first U.S. state to grant women the right to vote? Delaware, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, or Wyoming? Very first state granting women the right to vote. Women's suffrage is what it was called, or ending women's suffrage in that state. Everybody else got on. Delaware, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, Wyoming. What do you got for your answers here? We've kind of across the board, the majority going with Wyoming. Wyoming is the absolute correct answer, so good job for you, Trivia Renos. It's December 10th, 1869, that was signed into legislature. Was granting suffrage to women. Tufted, Chet, Amanda, still first, second, third. Not much changing in this. Remember, we got your bonus round coming up and that phrase of the week. Here we go. Here is 26. Question number 6 for this round. Look, Daniel Craig's back. What was the name of the first film released with the James Bond 007 series? From Russia with Love, Dr. No, Thunderball, or Goldfinger? We're getting a new James Bond film this summer, right?
I think so. I wasn't sure if it was this year or next year.
It was supposed to be last year.
Yeah. So it's probably this year.
I forgot what it's called now.
No Time to Die.
No Time. Yeah. I knew it was something would die. No Time to Die, which is supposed to be Daniel Craig's last James Bond one. And then Barris's uncle, Idris Elba,
doppelganger,
take over.
Heimdall.
Yes, Heimdall should be the next James Bond. I want to see that. 45% are saying Dr. No. Of course, the very first book about James Bond was Casino Royale, but no, Dr. No was the very first Sean Connery movie that came out in 1962. There we go. What do you got for your Tufted, Chet, and Amanda still? First, second, third. Zalman, only a total of 7 points back. Andrew right up there as well. Here is your 27th question of this contest. What was the first published children's book by Springfield's own Dr. Seuss? Did Dr. Seuss around a couple weeks ago. We didn't ask this question. And to think I saw it on Mulberry Street, The Cat in the Hat, Green Eggs and Hammer, The 500 Hats of Bartholomew Cubbins.
Huh. That's a book I've never heard of.
It exists.
It's probably banned.
I mean, he wrote a whole slew of them.
Yeah, he wrote a lot of books. Which
one was the first? And let's see what we have for your answers here. 63% are saying, and to think I saw it on Mulberry Street, that is the exact correct answer. And it's also one of those books that has been like cancel cultured out.
Yep.
And I think it's just because of it's something very minute in a depiction of a race. And, you know, if it's offensive, it's offensive. But I'm hoping they can maybe edit it, get it out again. But yeah, I'm actually looking right now. Guess how much a used copy can go for Dr. Seuss's and to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street.
Well, back before it was probably $2.
Right now on
say 200
on Mercari is where I'm looking, or Poshmark. How much?
I said 200.
You're saying 200. There are ones listed from $250 to $949 for a book.
And to think, I saw it on.
Everybody's just raiding the public libraries and just stealing them left and right. Like, where's that library nobody goes to and they're not going to check? You'll find them. All right, question number 28. The first space probe to soft land on another planet landed on which planet of the solar system? Allegedly. We could say this is alleged too. Can't believe anything in space. Venus, Mercury, Mars, or Jupiter? All right, the first space probe to soft land on another planet landed on which planet in our solar system? Was it Venus, Mercury, Mars, or Jupiter?
Soft J.
All right, let's see what we got here. 64% are saying Mars. Mars is the first one that we sent the probe to. The answer, though, is where women are from. Venus. We went ladies first to Venus. Of course, we are on Mars. If you want to see a great little featurette about this Mars rover, go on YouTube and look up 60 Minutes from like 2 weeks ago. They show how the rover works. They got this helicopter that's flying around there. They're collecting samples and riverbeds. Very cool. But no, Venus was the correct answer. It was the Soviet probe, Venera 7, back in 1970. Russians beat us to Venus. Tufted, Chet, Amanda, first, second, and a third. We have another write-in for you, though. Question number 29, and it will be this one. Write in your answers. What is the first prime number? It's actually a numerical question. What is the first prime number? This Giphy always gets me because I'm just like, I can feel Rodney's pain right there. Anytime there's math going around. What is the first prime number? Of course, a prime number is a natural number greater than something that is evenly divisible only by 1 in itself. All right. 48% are getting 1, 2 getting 32%, and then 3, 0, 11, and 150 in there as well. Yes. Correct answer. Bless you. The correct answer is 2. 2. And yes, a prime number is a natural number greater than 1 that is evenly divisible by only 1 and itself. So 2 would be your correct answer. So Tufted, Chet, and Amanda are first, second, and a third, with Andrew in fourth. Not too far off. But here is your final bonus question, your last multiple choice of this round. And it will be this. Which of the following is credited for being the first fast food hamburger chain? Hopefully not one that Eminem worked at. Would it be McDougal's, In-N-Out Burger, White Castle, or Wendy's? Which one of those is the very first hamburger chain, credited to at least? All right. All right, nobody guessing Wendy's. 27% guessing In-N-Out, which is delicious, but maybe not right. McDonald's getting 16%. The correct answer is White Castle. Those little burgers with those little white onions on them, toasted to perfection, is your correct answer. It's got Flippy the Flipper working at In-N-Out, the robot. White Castle, 1921 in Wichita is where it first opened up. McDonald's is 1940. Kentucky Fried Chicken is 52. All right, so with 4 total questions left, Tufted is in first, Amanda is in second, and Chet is in a third. But we do have another phrase of the week part for you. Here's part number 3. Part number 3 of the phrase of the week is coming up. We'll give you the last part at the end of the bonus round before I ask the questions. Hopefully you were writing this all down. You must get it completed in order to get those 200 points. Your third part of the phrase is bonus. All right, we will not repeat the first 2 parts. The last part is coming in after these 3 questions. The winner will not be crowned until we give those bonus parts out. But here we go. These 3 bonus questions are all multiple choice. I'm sorry, they're all write-ins. And you have a total of 20 seconds to answer, and they're worth 300 points each. And they will represent our 3 categories. Yes, points, Barris. Your 3 categories. Right. The first one will be a random question. The second one will be about edible fish. And your last question will be about a famous first. So good luck. Right now, we currently, as a score, have Tufted, Amanda, and Chet first, but anything can happen. Here is question number 31. All right. What wedding term originates to the European custom of giving newlyweds enough mead after the wedding last a month?
I know this one.
All right. So write your answers in. This is your first. It's a bonus question. Your question again. What wedding term originates from the European custom of giving newlyweds enough mead to last a month after their wedding. some good answers in here too. All right, so your answers are coming in. Time is up, and honeymoon. 76% of the vote. Mazel tov. No, that's not it.
Dowry.
Hammer time. That's funny. No, honeymoon is the correct answer. So with that, Amanda has taken the lead with a total of 51 points over Tofton, and Chet is now in third. Doug and Becky, man, you're in 13th place right now, so now you need some help. Maybe we'll get some from these. Don't forget, you've got those extra 200 points you can get at the end for that phrase. Here's question number 32, a fish question. Fish question is this. Small fish such as herring and sardines will often form schools. What similar word is used to describe larger groups that move and migrate across coastlines and oceans? We're talking about fish. So schools of fish are one thing. We're talking about a larger... Let's see. Okay, your answers.
I don't know the answer to this one, but I'm giving it the old college try. So to
see,
speak.
this is like a good trivia question, right? Why not? There we go. It's called trivia, not stuff you know. All right, so let's see what we got in here. Pods getting a 44% of the votes. Schools.
Barris.
It's redundant, yeah. Pod. Somebody did guess Barris. It's a Barris of fish.
A Barris of fish.
Atlantic.
I put university.
You put university? Okay. Well, no. The answer would be a shoal. A shoal. 7% got that right. But they're called shoals that move across coastlines and oceans. And those are like the big, huge, like masses of fish that all the whales come up.
The whales just go up an entire thousands of whatever they are. Sardines.
Yeah, a lot of marine predators are eating. I just like that picture of those little fish as he opens his mouth and it goes, it's a big mouth. All right, here we go. So where are we at right now? Amanda, 2854, are stayed tufted in a second. Chet is still in third. Andrew is in fourth. All right, but we have one question left. So our top teams all missed the mark on that. And it comes down to this one last question. And hopefully we're paying attention to get the full phrase. So here we go. Here is question number 33. It's a famous verse. Question 33 is this. What color comes first in the official color of a rainbow? Yes, there's officially a way that rainbows are supposed to look. That's why I use this moving one. All right? Nice. Colors of the rainbow. Think of Skittles. What's the best color of Skittle?
Thinking of my friend Roy, Mr. Roy G. Biz.
92% are saying red. And red would be the correct answer. And Barris, why do you think about your friend Roy?
Roy G. Biv.
Roy G. Biv is an acronym for the sequence of hues commonly derived from making up a rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. So does that change anything? We had a very close score. It's about how fast you answer. Remember, we have that one question left. One question left. Right now, currently, the score with 33 questions down. And we'll show it because the game's not over. Tufted has retaken the lead. Amanda is in second. And Chet is in third with Andrew there as well. But we have one last question for you. One last question. Or, well, not one last question, but we got one last phrase part for you. Yeah. I'm still getting used to this whole thing. I was driving around this weekend. I was like, I get to do this phrase of the week. All right. All right, so we're going to give you the last part, and then I'm going to ask you what the phrase was, and you have to write in your answer. We have been showing people on your phones. We can bring this up, but just letting you know, it's mostly just still going to be on YouTube and our Facebook page, or Dine-In Connecticut's Facebook page, as we want you to watch our videos. So we're giving away extra points and also points at our live games. Here you go. Your final phrase is, your final part is points. The fourth part is points. Okay, so with that, we get the tension music back on. Barish, did you write it down? Do you know what the phrase of the week is?
I wrote all of it down. Well, I didn't write the last one down.
Okay. So here we go. We're gonna take it off. We're off the bubble. You can probably still hear us. Here we go. Here is your final question. We're 200 points. Barris is in 8th. Here it is. What is the phrase of the week? All right. Got to write in your answer. We need the full phrase of the week. It needs to be correct. And this is like spelling kind of counts. But I needed it correct because a lot of you are a little off. All right, so let me make sure. What do we have for your answers? 71% are saying watch for bonus points. We got give me bonus points. Win the bonus points. Hot dog dogs do. But the correct answer is, yes, it was watch for bonus points. You must watch the show for bonus points. And yes, every game will feature this phrase of the week. Watch the broadcast. Join in. Well, it said 300 points. It's 200 today. And find our full schedule for that phrase of the week at BarberTrivia.com. It means your winner is, after all this, Amanda with mere points coming on up and taking the victory 31-89 off of Tufted with a valiant effort, but 31-65. Chet ending up in a third place with 30-55. Pandas suck, longtime runners. They were awful, 28th place. Lots of other people playing as we had over 50 people joining in to play our game. Barris, what place did you come in?
I came in 8th, right where I was.
Oh, there you go, 8th place.
Didn't even move.
But that's it. That's what happens at the end. 200 points we gave away today for finding out the phrase of the week. Good job, and thank you so much for paying attention. If you were here, my name is Goldberg. Thanks again to Barris. Barris hosts his trivia games. He's going to be doing our game at Parkville Market this Tuesday. But where else can they go and find your sweet, sexy voice?
So I'll be at Marlboro Tavern on Wednesday at 5:30. And City Steam Brewery at 7:30 also on Wednesday, where we'll be giving away yard goat tickets too. So if anybody wants to go to the game, come and play. We're giving away Friday and Saturday games.
Great being at the Yard Goats last week. Very, very great. Tim Rydell and everybody else there, Ristel, and everybody at the Yard Goats Federation and grouping. They're awesome. And it was awesome to be at the Yard Goats. So win tickets with Barris. Colt. Where are you this week?
Where am I this week? Well, I'm at the 10 at 10 every night online, but if you want to see me live, every Tuesday night, I'm at Eli's Tavern. That's in Milford. Come check it out. It's an awesome time. Now that things are getting a little bit safer, come by. It's going to be sweet. We give away more stuff than we should.
There's so much swag at that place.
It's a little insane how much we give away. So just for coming, you get some stuff. Also, usually olives and oil, but this week I'll be hosting Iron Horse. But of course, come by, say hey. Yeah.
Come out. And then for me, actually, you can come and see me tomorrow. You want to come and hang out this Tuesday at Rebel Dog Coffee in Plainville. I will be filling in for Sarah. Sarah not feeling very well this week. We wish her all the best in the world, and we send her our love. Everybody send Wadsy their love. She's doing great. And if, by the way, we always forget to say, but if you want to thank us, Venmo, PayPal, not many people are watching anymore, but we do these shows every single Monday for free at 6 p.m. It's the Dine-In WIn with Dine-In Connecticut. Again, free delivery all this week from great ghost kitchens out of Hartford. And before we take off, I'll read it again for you. Loco Urban Street Food at the Ghost Kitchen being run out of Toro Loco in Farmington. That's the old Wooden Tap location. They're open from 3 to 10 Tuesdays to Friday and 12 to 10 on Saturdays and Sunday. Eno's Place, Ghost Kitchen out of Soma Grill in Simsbury. They're open from 5 to 9 p.m. on Thursday to Sunday. 2 Ghost Kitchens out of the Hartford Marriott Roost in the kitchen at Vivo. They're open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. 7 days a week. And 2 Ghost Kitchens run out of Max Deli in Hartford. Breakfast Rooster from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. or Hartford Wing is open from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and that's Monday through Saturday. Trivia 17, free delivery all this week from those great locations. And yeah, Ghost Kitchen, It's a kitchen that's doing delivery or takeout. No existing brick and mortar. You can have more than one ghost kitchen in each restaurant. Smaller focused menus, and they flourished during COVID because a lot of restaurants were closed down. Support these locally owned ghost kitchens. That's the thing for there. I know some guys with bad haircuts and weird goatees were going out and setting up ghost kitchens. That's not the ones we're talking about. We're still supporting local. I hate that guy so much. And his kid's on now too. You see the champions contest of champions. That guy with the hair and the goatee is the host, and there's so much nepotism with his stupid son out there, like interviewing.
I didn't even know he had a kid.
I'm talking about Guy Fieri.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. He's got a ghost kitchen.
Oh, his son. His name is like Chad or something.
Chad. It seems like his name.
And he totally has a headphone. Like the he's got the walkie-talkie and he's got the earpiece in his ear because like this kid can't come up with an original thought if his life depended on it. So he's trying to interview these like famous chefs like Kat Cora or Bobby Flay or something like that before they go out. And you can totally tell they're editing it that it's somebody in his ear giving him the question to read off. And then he'll just like regurgitate it out. It's get your son off TV, Guy Fieri. Ridiculous. Nepotism. Hire me. I should do it. No, don't hire. I don't have any time for that. Thanks, everybody. Let's throw our schedule up one more time before we go for anybody watching on the YouTube. And thanks again for everybody who's playing. Yeah, again, Hair of the Dog. That's starting literally right now in Milford. Also, we got Randy's Worcester Street Pizza coming back to Manchester. That starts on the 8th of June. Plan B in Simsbury. That's new, as well as Orange Ale House Mixtape Match Bingo. That is every Tuesday with Mr. Mike taking open as your host. Eli's on the Hill in Brantford with Amber as your host. That starts on the 9th as well. Rebel Dog Coffee starts Wednesday, as well as the Spot Cafe. That is down in Groton, and so much more. Go to barrated.trivia.com. Take in that website while you can, because we're having a fresh new one by the end of the month. Yeah, new website, nice. New social media, new everything. It's all shiny and new. It's all coming up. Peace and love, everybody. Thanks for playing. Thanks to Dine-In Connecticut. Don't forget to spay and neuter your cats and dogs. Tip your bartenders and never cross the streams. This has been another Ball-Rated Entertainment production. We'll see you next time. Stay classy, everybody. Peace and love.
We're going to have some fun. We're calling it Hot Fingers Trivia now, because you got to answer quickly for more points.
Yeah, if you played the game here before, which it's nice to see a lot of familiar faces, welcome back. No sheets, no pens for tonight. We are playing a game on our phone. Hot Fingers!
Question number 24, this is the final question in this round. Give yourself a few minutes to go grab some more brews, hit the roast if you need to.
The process in which an atom's nucleus splits into smaller parts is called